What is going on, gamers, geeks, and freaks? This here Skinwalker04 coming at you again with some Jack's 55th birthday. Now, this originally started out as a how-to guide to get the Miracle Chef trophy, I think, or Master Chef. I don't know. Iron Chef. Fuck it. I don't know. But instead, I guess it's going to be a 35-minute long all-in-one guide for the trophies for this little segment of band footage. And the bulk of it is pretty much, Master Chef. Where you gotta feed old Jackie boy over there every conceivable food item.
Boy, I'm hungry. What is taking so long?
I love that. What a character. Yeah. And then later on here after this little run on this little map, there's the next one is getting the Don't Keep the Man Waiting trophy, which is fairly simple, but we'll talk about that later. In this first one, once I get my gear loaded up here, basically you'll notice that I'm feeding Jack the raw ingredients, just stuff by itself. I think I make some fruit beer, and maybe a spicy chicken. I can't remember, but anyway. Let's start with the list here of raw ingredients. It's you got the sugar, you got the pepper, you got the beer, you got the garbage, you got the cheese. And then you have the stew, the cake, the chicken, the cheap wine, the Dolby Brew. I think I said that right. And I think that's it for all the raw ingredients. Let's see. Let me go see. Pepper, sugar, garbage, cheese, stew, the cake, fruit, beer, Dolby Brew, and chicken. Did I say chicken? I don't know. Fuck it. But I think that's it on just the raw ingredients. And then, of course, you combine the chicken and the pepper. Start as a salt. Dude, why didn't they give you salt? Salt and pepper, that shit. Anyway, yeah. And I guess you got plenty of salt in a salt mine, right? But anyway, so then after you get the raw ingredients, then you go and you combine. Let's see, you combine the pepper and the chicken to get the spicy chicken. And I think, yeah, that's all you do with the chicken, just pepper. And then you combine the fruit and the beer to get fruit beer. And you combine the pepper and the stew to get the tom yum. And then you combine the cheese with the stew and get the fondue. Or is it fond stew? How can you get fondue out of stew? I don't know. Yes, sir. But then, let's see, I left off at the fondue. And then you combine the sugar with the cake to get the sugar cake. Then you combine the cheese with the cake to get, of course, a cheesecake. And now this last one here really, I YouTubed, and this one dude mentioned the word fruit cake, but he mixed cheese, and he said you mix the cheese here to get fruit cake. And I was like, what the fuck? So that kind of triggered me to thinking, I was like, oh shit, I gotta make him a fruitcake. And then do I have to do this all in one thing? I don't know. I didn't. I spent an hour or two playing through all the stages because I you know, didn't think if I ran out of time or I died one, it didn't count what I fed him. So, anyways, but that's the list. You know, feel free to stop, rewind, and all that good stuff. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the list. Yeah, see right there is the fruit and the beer. I'm gonna make it. Yep, made fruit beer. Now getting the don't leave the man waiting, or whatever the hell that trophy's called, where you gotta get a time bonus of 10 minutes. That's a fairly simple one to do. You go to the guest house 1, which you'll see here in a minute, and or 3, whenever. But basically, you get your golden crowbar here if you've unlocked it, and your brawler, and then it's very important you get the at least one of those perks where you get a time bonus every time you kill an enemy. And I'm using both of them, and I wound up getting like on average, whenever you go into like the hallway where the bathroom is leading to the basement, there's like 5 of them there, and if I killed the 2 in that room before I went there, I was getting like, I think like 27 bonus seconds, almost half a minute. You know, boom, 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 to rinse and repeat. That's the key to getting that trophy is you feed Jack to like you got like one more thing left, and you put that one thing in your inventory, and then you just run around back and forth. And I done it. You don't necessarily have to do it till the time reaches about like 40 seconds, but that's what I done because I wanted to make damn sure I got it, and I wound up with a time bonus of 21 minutes and some odd seconds. So I done it enough to get it 2-fold. And I hear it's raining again. It's been raining off and on all freaking night. But yeah, so that's the key to getting that one. And then the S ranks on that. This video really doesn't show much about how to get S ranks, but I guess a pro tip on that would be, my advice is, you know, use the crowbar and that setup, and run through and pick up food, but don't run back and forth to feed it to Jack. Just go through, fill your inventory up with as much food as you can, and good shit too, like cheesecakes, fruit cakes, sugar cakes, that Dolby Brew. Oh shit! And on the list of feeding him, I forgot to mention the Baker Family Special, the garbage. You know, you feed him the garbage, but the Baker Family Special, you combine sugar with garbage, and it turns garbage into a 4-star Baker Family Special, which is worth like, I think 400. I think it's worth 400. Might be worth a little bit more. I don't know. But anyway, yeah. So the Baker Family Special. But back on top about S ranks. But yeah, good. Feed him good shit. Or make good shit as you go through and unlock the doors. And some of them you may not even have to unlock all the doors. I think, in particularly Guest House 2, you really don't need to go through all of that shit. Just head to the basement, via the stairs first. After you go upstairs and get all the, get all the food around in there, and you make a cake, do all that good stuff. And be sure to run past the blobs and go in behind the little section there and get the blaster, and then turn around, do a 180 and blast them. And that'll give you some extra time to go back and get the guy that unlocks the yellow door. I think it's yellow. It might be green. I can't remember. Anyway, that's the way I got my S rank on that one. That's probably the toughest one for me was that one, because those fucking blobs. I call them blobs. I don't know what the hell their official name is. Fat molded, fat asses, boogie whoppers. But anyways, and that's basically my pro tip / advice on that. And this blaster, it's really not. It comes in handy. I mean, you really don't get that much time, and it takes forever. Look in comparison to one whack with the crowbar, boom. But I mean, like if you got the blobs coming after you, it's pretty handy, because you can get shots off pretty quicker, or faster, pretty quicker. Herpaderp. Oh, and get those things if you can. That'll help with your S ranks, especially if you got like 30 seconds built up. It'll double it to like a minute. So yeah, definitely want to try and get those. And I swear, I think the one that done the bobblehead voice for this is the same dude that done Lucas. They sound somewhat similar. The whack. Where it took like, and it gives you 7 seconds. I'm getting 7 seconds per whack with the crowbar there. Anymore. See, I was halfway there with that one, I had a little over 5 minutes. And I'll shut up during this next segment here. Love how they use the red, white, and green dog heads for Christmas ornaments there. It's pretty sweet. Little Easter eggs there. Oh, wait, I gotta go back to it. Damn, they're just so pretty.
think I can eat any more.
And as you can see, I got 21 minutes, 18 seconds. With 43.326 seconds left to spare. Not too bad, not too bad at all. In these next few segments, I'm mixing and feed them just random stuff, I guess, you know. But anyway, I hope this video was helpful to anybody that's still needing help getting those trophies. And as this winds down, I'll just leave you like I always do. Come share, y'all, and don't fall in nothing you can't crawl out of, and don't let nothing crawl on you that can't crawl off. I'm out of here. Y'all have a good one.
Getting pretty full.